37 new crystals I got. Again, thank you to a very special person who sent me all of this. Wow, like very generous, very kind. Thank you for sending me this stuff. Because crystals get very costly, so I showed a few of them in one video where I did like a P.O. box opening, but I'm introducing them again in one mega video because there's a lot more new stones now. So yeah, if you would like more videos like this, I do a lot of metaphysical, spiritual type content. Subscribe, tap the bell, hit all notifications so you don't miss my channel and forget about it. And yeah, also I have a website that's called TonyBomboni.com where I incorporate all these crystals like this. I don't just have these crystals, I have way more, but like from collecting them over the years, but this is going to be a huge addition to my collection. Yeah, so I think this made my collection jump by like 30%, literally. Like, this is, again, so kind. Thank you, you know who you are. But so what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I offer Reiki healing services on my website. The link is in the description below, or in the top pinned comment in the comment section below. The link is there if you'd like to have some of these crystals incorporated in your healing. Yes, your custom healing. So yeah, there you go. I will just begin. It's gonna be a long one, guys. So I just now labeled these stones. Some of them are already labeled, like the person put the description of the stones in little blue papers, but I decided to go ahead and write on my own as well, in my own stickies, on the stones that were not labeled, so I could have clarity on what the stone's definitions are. So the first stone is Moonstone. I already have Moonstone, but I more have Peach Moonstone. I think this is just plain old Moonstone. It's carved in the shape of a heart. Hey guys, don't ask too many questions. Alright, so Moonstone is about new beginnings, happiness, abundance, safe travels, good fortune, nurturing love, hope, unselfishness, and for people who are like humanitarians, like it's good while doing humanitarian work to carry some on you. So that fits with safe travel too, because usually you've got to travel far to do some humanitarian work. So yeah. Alright, so Moonstone, and I have not had time to work with all these yet. I've worked with maybe like 15 out of the 38, but I will eventually do more for sure. This just took like a whole hour for me to just label everything and look up the definitions, but Moonstone always has that soft, subtle, gentle energy. And you know, it's called Moonstone for a reason. Moon is like moonlight, like soft, gentle. The sun is more that raw energy, that intensity, so it's like more for like how the night is more gentle and soft than the daytime, you know. So this next one is Carnelian, also shaped in a heart, tiny red heart, just beautiful. And I use Carnelian a lot for your sessions for Reiki. I find I work with all walks of life, and I just realized this morning, oddly enough, I'll go into the bathroom. I don't know why I come up with like the best ideas or like premonitions or thoughts or downloads while I'm going to the bathroom. I don't know why, like either brushing my teeth or literally in the shower, or like, it's weird. It's like the bathroom is my safe space, I guess. So and I realized, like, I was like doing my little talk with God. I was like, wow, I just realized I never thought I could possibly do it. I always thought it would be too much for me to handle, but I've done a lot of sessions on a lot of tough things, like people going through like the toughest things you can imagine, and I'm like, I'm not asking why am I being sent these things, but I'm like, why me? Like, it was almost like a form of gratitude that I was able to, you know, be there for people and help them through their issues. But it's like, I don't want to say why was I picked or chosen to help that person at that time with that issue or those people, but I guess it was just like a conversation I had with God, like why did you select me to do this work? And I always thought it would be easy, like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna do like tarot readings on just like simple topics, like, you know, is this gonna be a good year financially, or, you know, and I'm not discrediting that that's like not an easy subject, because it's not for a lot of people. It's like a very worrisome matter, you know, like you don't usually go to a psychic or a healer unless you have a concern to deal with, right? So there's no, like, how do I say, one bigger concern over the other, but everyone's concerns are valid and equal in some way. But it's like, to me, it appeared, I guess it wasn't, because there were some issues, like there were a lot of people's issues, like heavy topics, heavy subjects, and yeah, it gets to me some days, you know, especially if I do a lot of healings in one day or readings in one day, and it gets to me, I feel that weight, the heaviness, you know. But like working with crystals and, you know, cleansing your energy is very helpful to get that out, because sometimes there will be a session that just hits me deep for like a while, you know, and that same energy, the residue, can carry on for like a month, honestly. But yeah, I wonder, like, whoa, I didn't think I could handle that, but yeah, that's why a lot of healers and readers quit. They do, because they can't handle it, and it interferes with their life and their health in some ways if they're not careful. So it's a craft, it really is. But yeah, anyway, I guess I just had that epiphany just now. Carnelian. So carnelian is about warmth, strength. A lot of these are about strength, courage. You're gonna hear me repeat myself a lot. And when they picked these stones for me, they really felt like this was for me, you know, using their intuition, and, you know, they obviously also sent crystals that they enjoy and like as well. So I would say they or he, like, I don't know if they were comfortable me shouting out their name, but I just realized I think I did mention their name a couple times in a video. But anyway, warmth, strength, physical health. I don't know why I'm so itchy, like there was this like scratch or something here. Oh, is it like a rash? I don't know. It like makes me itch so much, like all morning. I gotta moisturize it. Warmth, strength, physical health, emotional balance, courage, and creativity. So that's carnelian. So yeah, like I said, carnelian is something. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Carnelian, smoky quartz, black tourmaline, black obsidian, clear quartz, rose quartz, sodalite, lapis lazuli, citrine. Those are like one of the common moonstone, most common crystals I use. I even like angelite, lepidolite, sunstone, green aventurine, garnet. Those are very, very common crystals I use. Blue lace agate. I'm just thinking off the top of my head here. Tiger's eye. Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, I use those the most common for your Reiki. But I'm gonna definitely incorporate these new ones for sure. Especially if you book like a general Reiki healing. Oh yeah, you're gonna get some of these new stones. Alright, so, but hey, if you like some of these crystals, ask me. Put it in the booking. Tell me, Tony, I want you to use this crystal. I really like it that you showed it in my Reiki. I'll bring it. I'll use several, you ask, okay? You can put not just one, several in the request. Hematoid quartz. So, I never had this ever before. There's a lot I have never even interacted with, held, touched, worked with. Hematoid quartz, so this is new. I would never think this is quartz. I would assume this would be carnelian if I saw it. Boosts self-confidence, self-esteem. boosts self-confidence and self-esteem. Enhances your willpower, self-worth. Enhances your willpower and self-worth, okay? And it's a good grounding crystal as well. Hematite quartz. I might mention from time to time if a crystal really sticks out to me, but I don't want to spend too much time on this video. Because there's just so many. Like, this is the biggest crystal video I've ever done. Like, the most crystal, like, literally, in a literal sense. It's gonna take 2 hours if I keep trying to, give my descriptions of how this crystal feels and what have you. So let's move right along to Amazonite. I have a Amazonite bracelet, but that's about it. So it's nice to get it in crystal form. A lot of these you're gonna find are smooth, tumbled stones. Pretty much, I think all of them, besides maybe a couple. Amazonite is about courage, truth, encourages courage and truth, okay? Encourages good luck and fortune. So bring it to the casino. And it's soothing to your nervous system, okay? Soothes your nerves as well. So maybe you feel something through the screen when I hold it up and you really like it, and you let me know if you want it for your Reiki. This is probably one of my favorites so far. Even though it has such a soft, subtle energy that it definitely stuck out to me the first time I picked it up. And this meant a lot to the sender as well. This is blue rose quartz. Blue rose quartz. It reawakens trust, represents bonds that transcend space and time. So, yeah, that's wonderful. And it felt so valuable to me. It felt like this belonged to someone important. That was my first impression. I don't know. It's like, very wonderful, gentle energy. I definitely enjoyed having this on me for a whole full day a few days ago. I also love these, so they sent a lot of like 2 stones at the same time, like a pair of stones, right? Epidote. This is Epidote, and I love the color. It just reminds me of Jurassic Park. I don't know why. It just I love the color. That's it, hands down. It reminds me of like old Earth, like times, something like that. That's what was the resonance within me. Recovery. This is about recovery, regeneration, optimism, personal growth, good luck, spiritual growth, and releasing negativity. It's definitely good for not holding on to that negativity any longer. It's kind of like a dual action stone. It does this and that and this and that. That's kind of how I perceive it as Epidote. So then we have blue tiger's eye, which I didn't even know existed. I guess it has like a tinge of bluish green to it. You can kind of see it. Blue tiger's eye. So I have tiger's eye, but they sent a bunch of different types of tiger's eye. You'll see it soon. But blue tiger's eye is about courage. It deepens your willpower. It allows you to tackle challenges. It has a soothing energy to it. Good for emotional balance and raising your vibration higher. So, giving you higher vibration. You definitely see the blue more in other lights. So it is very calming, very soothing. Anything blue typically is. I almost feel like it's nurturing too. In a weird way, it emanates, like I feel it in my whole chest. It's just like these good waves of energy. So here we have peach selenite. Peach selenite. lowercase S-E-R-A. Yes, in Spanish it's called Cera. Cera. And you could see the blue to it. There's a lot of blue, which I really like that color nowadays more than ever. It says the bigger round stone is Cera, also known as Ilanite. Cera means whatever will be, will be. It removes stress and anxiety, brings a peaceful future, and enhances your focus and energy. I like it. It makes me sleep. It's so calming, so soothing. It's just like, whatever. I'll let it go. It is what it is. I love those kind of stones. They're like, it is what it is. Okay, and this is aragonite. I already have aragonite, but it's more like a chunky raw form rather than smooth tumbled stone. Useful during times of stress, helps you see life's beauty, patience, acceptance, and grounding, recharges and stabilizes. That's wonderful. All of that in that tiny stone. So this one I just worked with last night and meditated with, and it felt good. It kept me calm throughout. This is Sardonics. Just plain old Sardonics, not black Sardonics, because he sent the black Sardonics and it's different from this one. This is just Sardonics. I love the shape, the feel. It's for protection, strength, happiness, courage, clear communication, and stability to marriages. So, I think relationships in general. I love the striations. It's a very unique color. It's almost like carnelian, and someone dipped white paint and black paint and just kind of moved around the brush a bit. Sardonyx. Sardonyx is a very unique crystal. Not to be confused for black onyx. So here we have a crystal I've been waiting to get. I guess I just hoped I manifested it, and here I did, because I gave it to an old friend who was trying to get pregnant. This is Unakite. So it has these greens and oranges to it, which is very unique in nature to have those colors, because usually with crystals, like, colors have to either be next on the color wheel, right? Typically on the color scale. Like, let's say, for example, maybe you'd see like fluorite has blues and purples and greens, and that transitions smoothly in the crystal. But you don't normally find orange and green like this. It's just, like, it's very cool, actually, and I didn't even realize it until they mentioned it. I was like, oh, wow, that's true, because it just doesn't happen like that typically. So it's a very unique crystal, and it is a beautiful stone. It's good for spiritual growth, healing, pregnancy, and nurturing. So I definitely use this for my pregnancy Reikis, or fertility Reiki. This is Petrified Wood. I have the chunk form where it actually looks like a piece of petrified wood. This is the smooth polished version. It has more like a purpley red to it, which is beautiful. Promotes balance, calmness, and healing. And I love the Palmstone shape. It's just like very similar in size to my lepidolite, and it's just very grounding. I love it. But the different shapes of the crystals, as you guys know, promotes different type of vibes. So, like, I prefer the raw chunk of the crystal. I feel like that just I sense right away. Sometimes the tumbled stone, I have to put some work into feeling through the energy at first. But the first time I pick up a crystal, I definitely feel it right away. But it takes time to figure out, like, that, and not everyone can do that the first time. It takes time there's energy on those too. I love a good granite countertop. Even marble is nice. So this is granite. It's for protection and grounding. It strengthens the physical body, stabilizes your energy, shields against negativity, and neutralizes chaotic relationships. I think a lot of people need to neutralize their chaotic relationship. And this next one is Tangerine Quartz. Tangerine Quartz. It's like a quartz that's orange. I love it. I definitely love how this feels. It activates your inner child and brings total joy, increases creativity, aids in overcoming your limitations, and helps with self-acceptance. And for some reason, this crystal just reminded me just now of my car. I don't know why. Like, I just randomly thought of, like, I had to get all my tires changed recently. And I was like, damn, but, you know, when I read aids in overcoming your limitations, like, now I can go on a good old long road trip, which I will next month. I just booked a VRBO, and so I'm excited for that, but I won't talk about it until after. So I guess I'll vlog my adventure there a bit, but not too much. So this is Pistachio Calide. It's a funny name, pistachio, because its color is like pistachios. Pistachio Calide. It's an amplifier. So when you set an intention, it amplifies it, I'm sure, or you can use it in like grid work. Energy cleanser, removes negativity, releases blocks. It's a good transformation stone, and it helps you to process change. That's wonderful. Definitely can't wait to work with that. Well, this one has some green and orange, which is unique, just like the Unikite. So this next one, I got 2 small tumbled green Aventurine crystals. I have the raw chunk, and then I got the big green heart. So it's all green Aventurine. And I was excited because I found out this is good for the eyes, and it actually did help my strain when I even just held it, you know, throughout the day. I feel like it just, yeah, so maybe I really need to work with green Aventurine more. It's good for the eyes, looks into making, I'm sorry, that's all it says, yeah. Oh, apparently you can make elixirs, whatever you call it, elixirs with elixir, I don't know anything about that, but yeah, I'm sure there's more to green Aventurine. It's obviously good for love and healing, that I know, for money as well. So, alright, there you go. Yeah, it's nice energy to it. So this next one is Mahogany Obsidian, and I have a little heart Mahogany Obsidian necklace, but I think I lost it, or I worked with it for the longest time. I love the energy of Mahogany Obsidian, and I always wish I got another one just like the Unikite, and here we are. So these are 2 of them right here. Yeah, I do miss this crystal. It's good for focus, self-acceptance, and confidence. Strength, stability, grounding, and increases your sensuality. You can never go wrong with some good old mahogany. these streaks and stripes that tiger's eye typically has. You probably hear my dog. He's like deep asleep. He's having some good dreams, so he's feeling the good vibes of these crystals. It's good for protection from negativity and ill intentions, courage, strength, life. Like just, sometimes we just don't have a knack for life. And this will bring that up. Energy and vitality. So red tiger's eye. I hope you like all the sticky sounds and how they labeled the crystals. Y'all, this would have cost me a coin if I bought it on Etsy. I'm telling you, this would be like $300 at least, I think. Because you gotta pay the tax, the shipping, and Opal Clays. And I just don't have a good store near me that sells like anything I vibe or resonate with, really. Opal Clays. This I really enjoyed working with and holding in my pocket. It helps deal with mental clutter and chaos. It's good for hope and new beginnings as well. I love the color, just everything about it. It's one of my new favorites, Opal Clays. This one's unique. It is called Dumortierite, Dumorterite, in quartz. It's this little blue piece, I guess, is Dumortierite that's in the quartz. So it's just called Dumortierite in quartz. And it's a calming and soothing energy, releases worry and confusion, dissipates sadness and depression, and good for emotional balance. Maybe Paco would like a new healing session with all these. This is another favorite, Lavender Quartz. I love the color. Lavender Quartz. It's like in the shape of the cubes, which is so cute. Healing, self-love, self-esteem. Good for your self-esteem and self-worth. Love in general, and gentleness. This made me tone it down one day when I had I could have, ended my day in a fight, in a war at home, basically, but this I feel like helped calm me down and remind me, hey, chill, calm down, it's okay, you don't need to be angry every time or overreact, or be so hypersensitive, which I am very sensitive. Let's put it this way, I'm very hard to love. In my private personal life, Bird's Eye Rhyolite, Rhyolite, Bird's Eye Rhyolite. This honestly was so beautiful. I don't know, it reminded me of World of Warcraft because there was this one territory with the bird people, and they had some patterns it's just kind of similar resonance here. It's this avian people, I don't know. They definitely had that tribal, avian, prehistoric resonance in my head. Confidence, success, ambition, enhanced foresight, intuition, healing spiritually, honesty, protection, change, and variety. So when you want to invite variety in your life, variety is truly the spice of life. That's what I've been about lately. Variety, okay? Not having the same old boring day after day after day. My dog is snoring. He is deep. He is sleeping. Maybe it's relaxing to hear. So this is snakeskin agate. Snakeskin agate. I love the smell of this one because I think that's how it naturally smells, or it just a absorbed all their, I think they used like a incense to clear the stones, and it just smells like incense. It has such a good smell. I love it. It increases your lust for life, which definitely, yes, this one, I loved working with this one. It heals, balances, and energizes, and increases optimism. Because, you know, I'm not, well, I can be a little pessimist, you know, it's, you know, I feel like I'm that realist type of person, right? And so I'm not right away, like, immediately assuming everything's going to be okay, or, you know, I expect or think the worst of a situation, and that's me. I'm not trying to change that, you know. There's no way to change it. Trust me, I tried it. So, you know, there's times I can be more having a better outlook too, but it does take a lot. So crystals like this definitely help increase my neck and zest for life, because I don't have any. I never wanted to be here. I never wanted to come here. I just don't like it here at all. So that's part of it, you know. Like, I'm like that grumpy, bitter person that's like, yeah, I can be salty. Yeah, I just don't like it here. I don't have a knack for life at all. Like, every day feels like forced, or like I'm just pretending everything's okay when it's not really. So, when I wear crystals like this, it definitely helps me kind of get out of that mode of being, you know. So next we have this one. Can you guess what it is? You'll never guess. It's actually called soda calcite. Believe it or not. Yes, soda, like soda pop. It has the colors of soda. It helps you let go of the past and move into the future. Assists emotional healing. Removes blockages from creativity. Sometimes in healing, things aren't always pretty. Sometimes some things can be less appealing, but these things are still helpful and powerful. So that's, I guess, what soda calcite brings about to your awareness. Jet. I have some jets, but they're much smaller than this, and they're very light stones too. Jet. I know jet kind of resonated with me for a minute, and then when I worked with them, I'm like, well, not really, but they still have interesting. I don't feel that much from them. It's good luck, clarity, overcoming grief, grounding, and helping you stay present. These are gold tiger's eye. Gold tiger's eye. Some more of that yellow color to it, I guess. It's good for courage, clarity, peace, strength, balance, and self-worth. Alright, now moving on to this area. We have tiger iron. Tiger iron. Not to be mistaken for tiger's eye. It grounds your energies, protects the spirit, manifests the will, instills confidence, strength, and grounding. Tiger iron. I feel like I work at a crystal shop. And then we have 18 different Chinese New Year fortune cat. I think they're called Lucky Cat or Fortune Cat pouches. And those you saw in the pick a pouch tarot reading. Pick a pouch, pick a pouch. So may it bring to you what it wants to bring to you. Goldstone is for ambition, attaining goals, helping you attain your goals, reduces tension, revitalizes, and gives you a positive attitude. I definitely seen these growing up, but I never knew that they were lab made. I mean, how would they make that? Who knew? So my glow kit crystal is still growing. It's day 7, and I'll just leave it for 3 more days just to give it, because you can still see the green, and I don't know, maybe I messed it up, or because I closed the lid, maybe I'm not letting the gas come out for it to grow, who knows, but it just kind of hasn't really grown in the last few days, so I'm kind of disappointed, but hey, it still is crystallized. So the rest of these I have already shown, but I will show one last time real quick. So Chrysocolla. So this is a raw chunk they got from, they actually handpicked this from a place in Maryland. It's calming, reconciliation, reassurance, empowerment, teaching. So if you're a teacher, have this. It calms your mind, reduces mental tension and strength. These are black Sardonics. Again, different from that other Sardonics I showed. This is black Sardonics. For protection, strength, focusing on your goals, and courage. See, I told you, a lot of these are strength, courage, strength, and courage. So these are some kiwi jaspers. Kiwi jasper. It cleanses and aligns your chakras and aura, absorbs negative energies. It's good for dream recall and alignment with the etheric realm. Your mind, body, spirit to align with the etheric realm. Then we have some corundum. Corundum. Promotes insight into the unknown, wisdom and wise choices, releasing anger, reduces negative thoughts, and enhances your intuition. I like corundum a lot. This is zebra amber, very light amber stones. Learn about yourself, explore your desires and wishes, and helps you stay more present. I have some amber, but not zebra amber. These are Bronzite, another fave. I just love Bronzite. It's good for courtesy, politeness, clarity, certainty of actions and thoughts, insecurity, and harmony. Bronzite. This is Labradorite. I have a larger piece of this kind of Palmstone Labradorite, but I use the smaller one in your tarot readings sometimes too, because it helps with intellect. Sometimes I need to use my mind a lot in readings. Protector, tempers negativity, good for the eyes. Oh, good. Brain, good for the brain as well, the bones, the nerves, and the spinal cord. Uncovers unconscious beliefs and intelligence. Labradorite. You can see it. It's a different color by moving it, but not so much in this one. You have to really, I think I have to get the lighting more Moonstone, Soda Calcite, Snakeskin Agate, Durandurite in Quartz, Opal Clay, Red Tiger's Eye, Mahogany Obsidian, Pistachio Calcite, Blue Tiger's Eye, Epidote, Blue Rose Quartz, Amazonite, Hematoid Quartz, Carnelian, and Moonstone. So there were 37 stones. I'm glad I memorized that all. That's the first step, right? Remembering the definitions and memorizing the names. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed as much as I tried filming for you, and I will see you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe if you enjoy this. Tap all notifications and check my website TonyBomboni.com to book your own healing from me. I look very much forward to being your Reiki healing practitioner and helping you through any issues you're going through. I love you all so much, and I'll see you soon.